This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday, November 24th. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather turning cooler tonight and tomorrow. Big East Coast storm for the pre-Thanksgiving travelers on Wednesday. And what about the Iron Bowl weekend here? A lot of things to talk about, so let's take a look out the window today. What a beautiful day. Goodness, that's the trustful sky cam. Not a cloud in the sky, and it's very comfortable. Many spots up in the 60s, and a few folks in East Alabama reaching the 70s today. That's our sky cam up in Decatur overlooking the Tennessee River. And across the state line, there's a look at Tupelo, Mississippi on a sunny November day. It's noticeably cooler there, though. They're in the 50s in northeast Mississippi. Up on the big board, got that long wave trough axis west of the state and a surface cold front coming through in dry fashion. And we got a big thermal contrast east of the front. Montgomery, 77. Alexander City, 76. But back in the cooler air, you've got 58 for Haleyville, Tupelo at 59, Memphis at 56. And the cool air wins the battle, but it's not excessively cold. We'll expect basically highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s for the rest of this week. You can see getting pretty cold over the northern plain states, the upper Mississippi Valley, and that cold air will be working its way mainly east and not south. And that's one of the ingredients in that big East Coast snow we're expecting right before Thanksgiving on Wednesday. In fact, already we have winter storm watches now from northern Virginia up through parts of Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and New England. And defining that rain-snow line is going to be tricky for the big cities, but one way or the other, whether it's rain or snow, it's going to create some airport delays on Wednesday. This is the expected rain, the liquid for the next 5 days, valid through Saturday evening. Basically nothing for northwest Alabama, a little bit for Birmingham and points east and south. The better rains around the southeastern tip of the state, and that will be tomorrow night. And this is the chance of greater than 1 inch of snow. And the period here between midnight tomorrow night and midnight Wednesday night. And that kind of lays out the better snow band there. And might see a few snowflakes down into the Great Smokies of East Tennessee. This is from the WPC guys. There is a high risk of greater than 4 inches of snow in the red zone there, up and down the mountains. And that's where the snow could be pretty good, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches in through that red zone. But again, for the bigger cities where the snow might be as great, you'll see some rain mixing in at times still with wind and rain and precipitation like that. Delays are inevitable on what typically is the busiest travel day of the year, Wednesday. Look at the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at noon tomorrow. You can see the energy over Texas. That'll be rotating through here tomorrow night. During the day tomorrow, we stay dry. The sky partially sunny with a high in the upper 50s. And then tomorrow night, as the shortwave comes through, we'll begin to see a little rain breaking out. This is 8 o'clock tomorrow night. The most significant rain should be east of I-65, but West Alabama could see a few sprinkles, probably nothing beyond that. Now, this is after midnight tomorrow night, 3 a.m. Wednesday. The rain is exiting the state, so really a lot of you are going to sleep through this rain. You won't even know that it happened. But again, clearly a chance of rain tomorrow night into very early Wednesday morning in the pre-dawn hours. The better rains on the eastern side of the state, and even there, the amount's not all that heavy. Now, this is the midday period Wednesday, 12 noon, and that's just pretty nasty looking on the day before Thanksgiving. You got a 1,001 millibar low that's east of Chesapeake Bay with snow in the colder air from West Virginia and the state of Virginia north up into New England. Rain along the immediate coast. And again, that's the reason for the travel delays. And we know little disturbance could bring a few sprinkles maybe Wednesday to Tennessee north of us, but we'll leave our forecast dry. Wednesday with a high in the mid-50s, mid to upper 50s most likely. Thanksgiving Day, the big storm is gone. We are cool and dry. We start the day around freezing. The high Thursday should be in the low 50s with a pretty good north breeze. That's about 10 degrees below average, by the way. This is Friday. Friday morning should be a sub-freezing morning. We'll expect upper 20s and low 30s. The high Friday afternoon in the middle 50s. Big shopping day there, and this is Iron Bowl Saturday. We see no problems. The day Saturday, a chance we see a high at or just over 60. And the Iron Bowl kicks off at 6:45 in Tuscaloosa. Temperature should be in the 50s for the ball game. No rain. Everything looks good. And Sunday, a cold front is north of the state that might squeeze out a shower somewhere north of Birmingham, but the chance looks pretty small at this point. And this is Monday, and you can see there's no big eastern trough, so the cold air is not going to get down in here. There is a big trough out west over California. And again, Monday looks dry and relatively mild. I mean, if the thickness values are correct, Sunday and Monday, we could see highs in the mid to upper 60s around here. Very comfortable. And again, showers north of the state on Monday. Go out there a few more days. This is December 6th, Saturday the 6th. If this is right, that would be very wet. A surface low down around Mobile Bay. But this isn't the land of voodoo. Don't panic if you got something planned on this day. This could change easily, and it probably will. And the end of the forecast on December the 10th, again, no evidence of any eastern trough. In fact, heights are above average, so that looks dry and fairly comfortable. Temperatures off the ensembles for the next 15 days. You can see the coldest air around Thanksgiving Day. We warm up with those nice 60s coming back as December begins. And then we show a cooling trend toward December 7th, 8th, and 9th, but nothing harshly cold for this time of the year. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.